Hey guys, Matt and Scott here from the Old 77. Just wanted to take a moment and say, have you heard about Anchor yet?
It's a great way to do a podcast.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, Anchor's got all of this stuff for you. You get analytics. We're online, everywhere. Apple, Google, and they did all of that for us. We didn't have to submit anything.
Nope. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer.
Right, so no computer, no problem.
Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Subscribers get bonus content and early access to episodes. Find out more at patreon.com/theold77podcast.
Hey, what it do? Welcome to bonus content here on the Old 77. Today's show, this is before and after we recorded episode 21, our COVID cast. Fortunately, Dave had been in contact with someone who had tested positive for COVID. So we kept him at home, everyone else stayed at their homes, and we all just kind of used Microsoft Teams and kind of popped in and said hey to everyone. Some guys used weird backdrops. Derek kept switching his backdrop. It was, at one time he was in Minecraft, then there was another one where everything he did just completely blocked him out, so all it looked like was a floating head. We're friends with some very interesting characters, let me tell you. Anyway, we had a blast doing this bonus content episode for you. Hope you enjoy it. Big thank you to our Patreon subscriber, Toby Dean.
Hey, girl.
A huge thank you out there to all of our fans and to our Patreon subscriber, Toby Dean. If you would like to get your hands on bonus content like this, go to patreon.com/theold77podcast. Now, here's your bonus content episode from the Old 77.
Okay, that's cool, man. Just keep me posted.
Right. I will.
Let's see. What else am I gonna say?
There's Scott. I can only see the outline of his head.
I hear you, Scotty, but I don't.
I'm
see
here.
You.
Derek wants to join in. You think you can send him an invite?
Yeah,
I can't start right away because I gotta get.
no worries.
Come in when you can, bro.
Yeah, man.
But send Derek. Derek said he wants to get an invite on that.
Hey, how do I change my view so that I can see Scotty too?
Derek says, "Yo, dog."
Yo, dog. What's up?
He just messaged me. I
Big money?
told Scott.
It should be coming.
Oh, here he is. Did he accept?
So, Dave, up top, you should be able to...
Now I see you. I got you now.
Okay.
But there is a way to get like all of our faces on there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Figure this shit out. I've literally never used this app before.
We live on it, man.
Yeah, you guys use it all the time?
All the time.
You go this route instead of Zoom, huh?
Yeah.
It's better than Zoom.
This way we get to use, like, we can share files and stuff between all of us. And
Right on. Everything's kind of synced up.
yeah, everything just lives right here with us. It syncs up with our calendars.
Nice.
All right, I'll be back, guys.
All right, man, do your thing.
You got the lights down low, Scotty?
No, it's just my camera, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, my camera's that shitty.
Yeah. Well, I really do have.
hear me?
We
Yeah, I
can.
hear you.
Okay. Am I clear?
Ish.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, I don't
ish.
have a mic. This is my laptop.
Yeah. Am I coming in nice and clear, guys?
Yeah, man, you're coming in good. I've been
I mean,
rolling.
As you guys can hear me clearly enough, I'm not worried about it. I can hear you guys just fine.
Yeah, it's clear enough.
Do you have your camera turned off, Derek?
Yeah, because I don't know how to put up the background thing.
Okay, that's okay.
You
I
don't,
just wanted to make
you don't
sure.
have
Oh,
to.
Matt doing it.
Hey, there he is. It's not a picture. Scott, do you have any imbibements nearby?
Oh, dude, I'm drinking a Miller Lite. I've got.
I told Matt that my podcast segment tonight is sponsored by Doers.
Doers, nice.
Doers and ginger ale and a little bit of lime juice.
Mine's sponsored by Miller Lite.
Mine's
Nice.
sponsored by Locadia Bob.
Oh,
Locadia
Bob.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
nice.
yes. Let's see.
back in the day. But yeah, that's what my mom was telling me, that apparently he's got his own island, or I don't know, maybe it's like a timeshare or something. I don't know. I'm sure he's filthy rich though.
Dude, I could totally see him doing that. Yes, Derek, you have a question?
Oh no, I'm just playing with this. I've never used it before.
Oh, Derek's waving his hand.
Right.
Okay, cool. How do you do that shit?
So up at
Oh,
the
I
very
see. I
top,
see
there's
it.
the little, yeah.
Right on my little menu here. All right. What else can I
Big
do?
perm guest.
That's me, buddy.
I love it.
Me. Yeah, I had to like you said, I had to log in with my Outlook and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
your browser thinks that I'm you,
yeah.
but it's all good. We're in there.
Oh, damn. Now look at him. Big pimpin'.
Hold on, I can't see him. Let me see.
Oh, shit.
Will this thing like automatically move over to people when they start talking the way Zoom kind of does?
I'm
So
talking now.
I
Can you
have
hear me?
I have all three of you on the same screen.
How? Okay, tell me how to do that. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't have that.
I don't know how you're not doing that.
Let me see if I can just click on. Okay, let me do this. Huh. I don't know, man.
Huh.
Hold on, I got more actions right here.
Do you have it to where like the chat screen is up, like and only the chat screen?
Like where you can type shit in.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like we could chat off, like I guess off air too.
Yeah,
Oh, I
when
see.
When I do it that way, it's only showing who's talking. But when I click on you, or I click on the actual chat screen, it's showing all three of you.
Okay, so I think I can click on show conversation.
There you
okay,
go.
so that fixed that. So I got that.
I've already
Okay.
joined that. Yeah. I keep thinking you're in front of a fucking plane, but I mean technically it's a plane because it shows your little profile picture before it shows you.
Who, me?
Yeah, but it's the X-wing.
Yeah, big ass X-wing.
Scott, that was you that just typed in yo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went to put
Well,
off air
fucking
yo,
screens.
and I put you.
So for me to have my camera on, I have to have my laptop open, and my laptop is technically my third screen for some reason. Because if I try to fix it, it completely fucks it all up. I never have my laptop open, so now I have to scroll. So there's laptop here, monitor 1, monitor 2, and then laptop is monitor 3.
You can close it if you
all
want,
the way to
man.
the right to get to the laptop screen.
Nice.
Sounds like a problem, yo.
Yeah, like mine is still just like showing me one face at a time, but it's okay. It just goes to whoever's talking, so it's okay. And I
All
think
right,
if
well,
I
one
think if I coming in loud and clear over there, buddy. Nice work. Yeah.
That was fucking disturbing, dude.
Are you like, is there a fire in your house or something?
Mine?
No.
Yeah.
I'm on my back porch.
Oh.
So that blue light that's behind me is like a little fancy blue LED light that I have on my back porch.
So what kind of
And-
mic are you
Is that
using, Dave?
bugs?
I'm not using a mic, dude. I'm just talking into the laptop.
Seriously, you too.
Yeah.
Damn, both you
Yep.
guys sound pretty good.
I don't know if you guys can see, but I got like tiki torches and shit all over my back porch.
Yeah,
It's
I
probably-
wondered.
It's
I
probably.
see fire. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Oh, there's fire, buddy. There's going to be more fire later. You just wait. Okay,
was
so
like-
you want to do some BC?
I was like, man, we could totally get like some like, video component to it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and release it that way where people can see us.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay.
I'd like to, but if Matt doesn't want to, man, he.
Oh fuck! What was I
My
gonna
mind's
say?
on food because I'm fucking starving. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Don't do that.
It says facial recognition.
Oh, Jesus. Oh Jesus.
Oh, hold on. Let me fix this.
So this one's coming in pretty nice and clear so far.
Yeah, man, everything. Both you guys sound pretty good. Holy
This
shit!
is my fucking notes for tonight.
Are you running us through Audition right now, Scotty?
Yeah, I got us going.
Okay. So Ruth Bader Ginsburg died. That sucks.
Right?
Yeah. Apparently, Trump was in the middle of a speech when he fucking found out.
I heard somebody just screamed it out at him. Ruth Bader died.
Well, no, there's actually a video of him. He was getting off of I think he was getting off of his plane, and one of the reporters, he walked up to one of the reporters to answer some questions, and the reporter told him, and he claimed that was the first time that he had heard it. I don't know if that's true or not, but supposedly they caught it on air. You know.
Yeah, I saw the little clip of it, and apparently he actually said some nice things about her. Like,
he did, but in his mind he was thinking, "Oh, nice, I got me another Supreme Court pick."
Right.
One of my friends that I play video games with, he's a lawyer, and apparently years ago when he was a younger lawyer, he had to argue some type of thing that made it all the way up to the Supreme Court, and his part was like a small part, but he had to present his part, and he presented to her. So he met her at one point, and him and her have he's a Trump train guy. So but he also was kind of like, no matter he also kind of said the same thing. He's like, we may have had different shit, but she was a warrior
beast.
for her cause through and through.
Yeah, she did a lot for equality, man, for women's rights, for civil rights in general.
Did I tell you? I'm sorry. I did talk mentioning lawyer, and then my wife got her bar exam results back.
Yeah,
so now she's a legit full-on lawyer.
She's
awesome.
Straight up, huh?
Yeah.
Did you guys have sex on her bar exam results?
Hello, Shenanigan boys.
Did you christen her results in?
I went and bought her food. I can't remember what I went and bought now.
Oh, I hope it was hog.
Crawford is talking to us about how his wife just got her bar exam, how she passed her bar exam, Francis.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's full on.
She's officially a lawyer now.
Now you're well protected.
That's right, man. You got somebody you can call when that next DWI hits.
Only if you knock her up.
That's right.
Not me. I can't. She can't represent me. It's a conflict of interest.
I know.
She can represent y'all. I mean,
what kind of lawyering is she going to be doing? What
civil litigation at the office here, and
so let me ask you this, Matt.
Right now, she has a couple. Nothing's recording right now, right?
No.
No, we are.
No. Well, I'm just recording audio.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know how much of this is confidential, but her job is essentially she represents and she have claim or a suit against the her and her team, her department are the ones who handle those cases for the.
Yeah, she's going to represent him because that's her job. I get it.
Represent.
I get it.
So I mean, but when my granddad was a fire and safety director of Missouri State Penitentiaries, he, according to my grandma, apparently there was a handful of times he was, brought into court or had a case filed against him.
Yeah.
And from the stories I know of my granddad, I mean, he was a tough guy, but apparently he was fair.
Uh-huh.
So, according to him, but he had, like I told you that one story, he had that inmate make rings for him, and he was friends with that. Friends. He was on. I don't know how to describe it. He was good terms, I guess.
Yeah, man. I mean, one thing that I learned at that job is inmates are not any different than anybody else, man. And other than the fact that it was inmates that I was supervising, it really wasn't that much different than running any other business or factory or whatever out on the street,
I mean, when I worked for the city, I had work release inmates that I sometimes had to supervise. So,
yep.
Me as a fucking 19, 20-year-old kid was the only guy in charge of the one guy. I think our youngest guy was like 27, and then the oldest guy that we had at one time was 50 something. A lifetime inmate.
and and Derek Crawford was in charge of them.
Oh, and I was the only, like, my actual supervisor was like, hey, I'm gonna go run. I gotta go do the blah blah blah. You stay here with them, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, yeah." And we're at this fucking playground, tearing this playground.
Balls, can I go take a
apart.
piss?
Yeah.
Balls?
Well, most of the time they'd ask me for real cigarettes because they had, whatever tobacco they can get in the cantina and had to roll their own.
Yeah, most of them roll their own. There are certain guys, like when I worked there, you could get like regular Black and Mild cigarillos, and I think you could get, like, I don't know, Lucky Strikes or some shit like that. But most guys,
Lucky Strikes in the States,
They're
amazing.
There's like one or two brands, but like most of the shit that they put in those canteens are like very much like budget brand shit, shit that you probably don't want to have in your house.
So
yeah, and that was a big deal too, man. Like,
what the fuck are we talking about?
Fuck, man, I don't know.
Prison, man, prison. Oh,
Prison
I like.
sex.
I think we were
like your
shanking a
background.
dude. Yeah.
I just now saw Francis's background. It looks nice.
I think mine's
Let
Halo.
me tell
I
you
can't
something
tell.
about prison.
Yeah, tell us, man.
All the butt sex, dropping the soap.
That was your favorite part, huh?
All the butt sex you can give me.
I've never been there, but I've heard stories.
Yeah.
You guys and your fancy backgrounds.
Jumping out of the mountains.
I just keep disappearing.
That's okay.
All right, I'm sorry. I feel like I need to butt in here for just a minute. At this point in the conversation, Derek had bent over and came up just ass first into the screen, and he had a good solid couple inches of butt crack hanging out. So that's what this is in reference to.
What
Jesus
the
Christ.
fuck?
Thank God he doesn't have a shit stain there.
I'm back.
We've noticed.
I couldn't tell.
That big ass moon that just showed up.
Woo!
Hold on.
Oh,
Like, does it look like I'm digging it for it?
no.
You're like that fucked up neighbor that they have.
It looked like I was farming.
Yeah. Farmy McGee.
So you want to get this started here?
Sure, man.
Okay. We're gonna thank some people like we do usually.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, let me see if I remember the number. 573-246-0779.
Yes.
Boom.
Look at that.
Committed to memory, baby. It's like a steel trap now.
All right,
I'm
man.
just kidding. I'll smoke a little bit of weed and I'll forget later.
Right. Absolutely.
It's okay.
Write it down right now, and you're like, "What the fuck is this number?"
I do have it written down, just not out here on my back porch.
Okay.
That's-
Is
I
that
got
where
mine.
you're outside?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dave's
man,
outside.
I'm on my back porch. I got like all my tiki torches lit up.
Nice. That's tight.
Yeah, man.
Beautiful
It's,
night out.
Mhm.
it is. It's a little chilly, man. Might have to get me
Yeah.
a blanket here eventually, but it's cool though. It's
When I get
fun.
home tonight, I'm gonna set a fire up my back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See
that's
how
the way
good
to do it, man.
It's a good night to do it, man. Starting to feel it.
Spend
Starting to feel
time
like
with my
fall out
friends.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready?
I hate these fucking delays. Yeah, let's do it.
And then we started recording the episode. So if you've heard the episode, you know what comes next. If not, get out there, listen to episode 21 of the old 77. We'll take a break, pay some bills, be back right after this.
Bonus content from the old 77. Fuck yeah. God, it feels good to say that word in the studio.
Even though this is a presidential election, there's many, many more candidates on the ballot besides the president. Just go to Ballot Ready for a nonpartisan guide to your entire ballot. From there, you can compare candidates based on stances on issues, biography, or endorsements, and then save your choices to use when you vote by mail or in person in the voting booth. You can even request your absentee ballot. Go to ballotready.org and enter your address to make a plan to vote, and vote informed. Hey, this is Scott. Are you listening to the old 77? Here's some of the stuff you missed.
Someone messed our mailbox up right after Salome was born.
What'd they do? Just smash
Threw a
it?
f***ing pumpkin at it.
That's what they do, though. At least no one took a shit in your pumpkin.
That's true. Like
I
Nick,
think
like
they had a Dunkin'. Somebody took it. They opened up his jack-o'-lantern on his front porch and took a shit in it, and then put the jack-o'-lantern top back on.
Oh my God.
So he had a Dumpkin.
Thanks for listening to the one and only Old 77.
Like 1955 all over again.
Wish you guys were all here so we could snuggle.
You ever heard the phrase "it's colder than polar bear puss"?
I've heard cooler than a polar bear's toenails. That was written by Big Boy, you know, from Outkast.
Big Boy, fucking Outcast, man.
That's my
And
shit.
some good shit.
That's my shit right there. Absolutely. So I have. You guys ever? Hey, does Jeff City have a blue taco?
No, that's
So
only
there's-
in Holt Summit.
Yeah. So I've got a blue taco in my fucking oven warming up right now.
Man, you better get that looked at.
Dude, those things are. I just had one tonight.
There's blue waffles too.
Their tacos are pretty good, man. The one that I had tonight was pretty good. You guys
So
ever eaten there?
Nah, it's just blue corn, right? Just a blue corn taco shell.
I have no fucking clue, dude. No idea. But it was good. Why? You look like you're a little salty about that blue corn,
No,
Scott.
it's just the name, man. I don't know why. I just can't get over the fact that it's a blue taco.
Yeah.
To me, that just does not sound appealing.
Is it? So is that how they do it? It's like the actual corn is blue. That's how they make the taco shell blue.
That's what I think it is. I think they just drop some blue food coloring in the masa, in the corn
Yeah.
mix, and then they
Yeah.
just spread them out and make them.
You're not down with that?
No. I'm down with that. I'm fine with that. It's just the name. It's just unappealing to me. Hey, Dave,
Yeah.
you want to get a blue taco?
Well, dude, I've lived in this house. I don't think that blue taco has been there in the whole time I've lived in this house.
Blue
but-
taco's been around just like recently since I've been here. I mean, within 4 years. I've been here 5, going on 6.
Apparently, I've eaten there one time before, but I don't remember it. So tonight, as far as my memory is concerned, is my first time eating it. It's pretty good, though.
I've
Right
never
on.
even heard of it, so.
Yeah, it's a Holt Summit thing.
It's weird. It's weird that they have it in Summit, but not in Jeff City, right? Yeah, no, we do have a Mexican restaurant that's pretty good, and we have a Chinese restaurant that's actually pretty good, too. And we got Casey's Pizza, motherfucker.
Oh, dude, you can't go wrong with Casey's Pizza, man.
Everybody loves Casey's
I
Pizza.
love Casey's Pizza. That was like a staple back home in Illinois. You
Yeah,
find
man.
that shit everywhere,
How-
except
how
my
far-
town.
How far does Casey's stretch? Like, how many states is Casey's in? Do you know?
Well, it's
It's
the
like a Midwest thing, I think.
It's the Waltons.
Oh, it is? I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
It's a Sam Walton thing. At least it started out that way.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So I think Casey's is pretty much Illinois, Missouri, Iowa, Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
maybe some
okay.
Ohio too. I think they're in Indiana. I'm not for sure. Usually when you
Yeah.
get down to Tennessee, that's when you start seeing the Piggly Wigglies.
Yeah, I remember Piggly Wiggly because there was a Piggly Wiggly in Rolla,
Really?
and which is where my grandparents are from. So I used to go to Piggly Wiggly when I was a little kid.
And then there's the Come and Goes.
Yeah, those are also more of a southern thing. And my sister, who lives in northwestern Arkansas now, I always run into those come and goes on the way when I'm going down, like through Joplin, that part of the state. They're over there. Yeah, it's interesting, man. People are super passionate about Casey's Pizza.
Oh, right.
My wife being one of them.
Couple weeks ago,
I like Casey's Pizza.
Couple weeks
You
ago,
do?
Goody made the statement. It was because I said it's pretty good for gas station pizza, and he was like, "No, man. They're a pizza place that just happens to have gas."
Right.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
We talked about this, I think, last week, or I guess on the episode that Goody was on. But I don't think I've ever even tried the whole breakfast pizza thing that Casey's does. But
It's
people
all right.
love the shit out of that.
Dude, QT's breakfast pizza. is the shit.
QTs?
Quick Trip.
Yeah, a Quick Trip.
Okay, where's that at? Remind me.
So Quick Trip would be.
There's only one here in Columbia.
Uh-huh.
It's mostly I've only seen a lot of them in St. Louis and some down in Springfield.
Well, okay, there's none in JC.
No.
Right.
We're talking
Unfortunately.
like if you're on 70, probably Wentzville.
Yeah, I've seen the. Yeah, I know.
That's the first stop we go to the bathroom at.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah, I've taken that drive many, many, many times.
And then if we can make it past Wentzville, then you're screwed until we get to the last Missouri exit.
Yeah.
So we stop there to go to the bathroom before we cross it, you know.
You ever accidentally get stuck in the bad part of St. Louis?
Oh, yeah. I used to work out of the ghetto in St. Louis.
Uh-huh.
We were right off of Vanavender. And
when was that?
It would have been right around 2000. Right, it was right before I got into radio. I did a stint in St. Louis. I was filling vending machines.
And were you actually in East St. Louis, or
no? I was in St. Louis. The headquarters was in the ghetto, man.
Like North County, North St. Louis?
No. We were right just outside of downtown, so it would have been right.
Oh, okay.
Do you know where that great big Anheuser-Busch sign is?
I sure do.
Right under that.
You talking about the one that's like animated, kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that sign.
So I used to have a buddy be like, I'm going to steal that one day, put it in my bedroom. Like, dude, you ain't even going to have a bedroom if you put that in your house.
Yeah, that's a big fucking sign. Yeah, because that sign is basically goes right.
Oh, it's like 2 stories tall, right?
Yeah, and it's right by Busch Stadium too.
Yep.
Yeah. Love that sign, man.
Yeah, man. There was days like I'd be, out at 4 a.m. out there loading up my truck with a flashlight because it was in the winter time, and there'd be homeless people like walking up, hey man, you got something to eat, you got a little something, and there'd be a couple of times where dudes
on the flip-flop?
They'd sneak right up on you, man, and you couldn't see anyone, and hey, like, oh shit, where'd you come from,
Motherfuckers be ninjas.
Right. And they're, here I am, I may have $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in coins and ones and singles, but it's in a safe. They don't know that.
Right. Yeah, man.
That's another thing. That job was shady, man. And I alluded to this. I know Matt and I have talked about this before, but I worked for the dude. He was a big vendor, and he was in the process of becoming like the biggest vendor in St. Louis of any kind of vending goods, right? And so I'm pretty sure I gave Francis Slay before he was the mayor. I'm pretty sure I snuck him a bribe because I was told to give him like 3 or 4 cases of soda. And there was a couple money bags in there, right? That had separate locks on them. Like I didn't have the key. Hey, give this case of soda to this office. I did that like 2-3 times, man. And then that dude became the mayor. And then the next thing, like we had so many different, like we expanded after that. And I was like, ooh, looking back, like.
Yeah, you were probably right in the middle of it.
Right. I may have been the facilitator for some of that.
Unwittingly,
I didn't know
you were the bag man.
Right, I didn't know it.
I worked at a country club, man, and they had a big-ass safe, and I used to see them take huge amounts of money, all cash, because people would throw in cash. They would, and yeah, man, they used to move big amounts of cash. And a lot of the people that played golf at that country club, I'm not going to mention any names, but one of them is a judge now.
So some powerful people, yeah. Well, country clubs, man. I don't know what it is about a country club, but it just draws them in.
It's the good old boys club,
right?
Which is a real thing, for better or for worse.
Right. No, anywhere you go.
Yeah.
What did I walk into?
Oh goodness.
We were just talking about everything.
Your roommate on deployment just jacking it. That's what you walked into.
Oh yes, I do remember that.
Skeet in your face.
So Derek, what did you say to him when you caught him in the act?
I did catch him. I thought he was asleep. I went in the room to grab something. I think I went in the room to grab my card or something.
And he was already grabbing something?
Oh yeah. Luckily, it wasn't the same thing.
Too bad your guys' eyes didn't lock.
That would be very awkward, yeah.
Yeah. My wife just brought me a big taco.
Oh man, your
Yeah.
wife must love you. She brings
does.
you big blue tacos.
She does bring me big blue tacos. Thank you, darling.
I
I like
miss Jordan.
tacos.
I like
big-ass
blue
taco.
tacos, and I cannot lie.
I like to put them in my face and eat them.
Wop wop wop.
I said certified free, 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy, make that pull out game weak.
Waka waka. The fuck?
Dave's getting
People
abducted
fight
by
Sean Blanc.
aliens. Oh, the blue taco. Look at that
Yum
thing.
yum. Eat it, Dave.
Oh, put the taco into your mouth.
It's the best taco that I ever had.
What the hell?
At least his shows up. When I do it, it looks like I'm shoving an invisible dick in my mouth.
That's just 'cause that's what we're used to seeing.
Yeah, there's nothing out of the ordinary there. Yeah.
Right.
One thing Derek learned in the military.
Hey man,
Visible
don't
dicks.
ask, don't tell.
And I never got promoted. Lies.
Francis said invisible dicks.
Oh, the things he did and never got promoted.
Hey, this is a good ass taco. I don't give a fuck what you guys
So
say.
what would you give blue taco then, Dave?
Well,
On a rating from 1 to 10.
I'll be honest. My wife should have left it in the oven for a little bit longer. So, and I'll slap her around later about
Right.
that.
You are domestic
Oh, man.
violence.
But I'm
Domestic
not gonna-
violence champ of the year.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna blame Blue Taco for my wife's mistake. So we're gonna forget about that. So, dude, I'm gonna give it like a 9.7 out of 10. It's pretty good.
Damn.
It's
Okay.
pretty good, man.
About how
Forget-
old is your blue taco?
It's from this afternoon.
Ah, okay.
So, do you have hot sauce on it, or
Dude, I don't even know. There's just a bunch of stuff on it. It's chicken, and it's got,
So Derek just started sharing his screen. It's easy
Jesus.
step-by-step General Tso's chicken. It's a
Oh,
cat
Jesus.
in a big bowl.
that's
And then the second picture at the top is the cat being breaded in the bowl. Third and fourth, and then the fifth is the cooked General Tso's chicken, along with the sixth.
and I love General Tso, man. It's
Oh
a really
man,
good.
it's so good.
It is. Yeah, it's making
I'm a
me hungry.
sesame man myself.
Ooh, we have a sophisticate. You would be.
I say. No.
I only do the
Or-
sesame.
or-
Mm,
No, I
yes.
say. No.
Look down on everyone else.
Down my nose.
General Tso on you, eh?
Yeah, Chinese food's there's a few things I do like. There's the General Tso. There's the sesame chicken.
Anybody do the sushi?
I can do sushi as well. I love sushi.
Yeah. Now are we
I
talking?
like-
I'm good with.
we talking real sushi or like rolls?
Yeah, I mean, like I do sushi rolls, but I can eat real sushi, like roll salmon stuff like that.
Yeah.
Salmon's delicious, man.
It is, man. It really is.
There's someone out there going, "What's salmon?"
Solomon Grundy?
It's salmon rusty.
That's my aunt and
Yeah,
uncle.
you- No,
Salmonella.
you know what I mean when I say Solomon Grundy, don't you?
Oh, I know exactly who Solomon Grundy is.
Okay.
Solomon Grundy.
Yeah.
Grace.
Solomon
She died
Grundy was
30
a-
years ago.
Sorry, my nerd is showing.
Yes, it is. He was the DC zombie, basically.
Yes. When I was younger, I really got Bizarro and Grundy confused because they're both like grayscale
Yeah,
characters.
it's easy to do. There's some weird characters in DC. You can tell a lot of drugs were being passed around in the late 60s, early 70s in the DC headquarters.
Scott, next time you come over to my house, or maybe next time I come over to your house, I got to show you my box where I've got all those comic cards and shit in.
Oh, yeah? That'd be cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, Derek's been wanting to do a comic themed podcast for a while now.
Yeah.
Well, you guys know much more about that shit than I do. I was just into that stuff for a short amount of time.
Yeah.
But I've just got some stuff that I've held on to for a really long time, and shit, man. You know.
I've followed for a long time, but I just recently started collecting again.
Did you?
Hey, Derek, what's your opinion on the new Batman trailer?
I gotta watch it.
You've not seen it yet?
You haven't seen it?
I don't think so.
Really? What? Holy
You
cow,
guys want to
man.
do a live reaction?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, why not?
We won't be able to hear it though, will we?
No. That'll be the
No, but
best.
you'll
We
watch
can
me.
we can get the raw
Just watch Derek.
audio from Derek. In a world where Derek is just now watching the fucking Batman trailer.
That's funny.
If you start taking your pants off because of it, I'm gonna leave.
Wait, we were supposed to show up with pants?
Is this YouTube?
I must be at the wrong place then.
Do you see YouTube?
Yeah, we see it.
All right.
Now this is
I have-
what's his name? Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, this is
right?
Robert Pattinson. I have mixed feelings on it.
Yeah, because of course you think of him as
This one?
Yeah.
You always
Yeah,
think
yeah,
of him in that other movie.
Here we go.
All right.
Full screen that shit, D-Rec.
D-Rec.
There you go.
There you go.
No more lies.
So that's supposed to be the Riddler.
Hmm.
And there's a character coming up here who is the Penguin.
M?
No. That's
that's
Oh, no, that's Gordon.
Yeah, that's Gordon.
right.
Batman's got his Uggs on. So that cipher,
We
that
haven't had a
code,
Riddler in 20 years.
right? That cipher and code right there, that's already been solved. Online,
really?
online fans
Wait.
have solved it.
There was a cipher?
Yeah, it's in the card. Like, see, he just doesn't look Batman-y.
Well, to his defense, this is supposed to be like the second year that he's.
This is
Supposed to
Yeah,
be
this is
Batman.
Batman year 2.
Yeah, this is when he just started out. Because I don't even think the Riddler is like supposed to be the Riddler yet. Like he's just starting out to be the Riddler.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, and this is Catwoman.
Right.
There
And
you
there's
go.
the Penguin.
That was the Penguin.
That was the Penguin. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, wait till the last last sequence of this trailer.
This here.
Just
The hell are you supposed to be?
wait for it. Wait for it.
We're just popping this dude.
I'm vengeance.
And he's driving a Chevelle. That's awesome.
Yeah. That was the
Fucking Chevelle. You say he's driving a Chevelle? The Batmobile's a Chevelle?
Looks like one.
See,
I don't know.
Scott's hating on it.
no, I don't hate it. This I don't like, but I understand it. I don't know. I don't like it. It feels too tailor-made for this dude, and I don't care for it.
I agree, Scott.
But you know the one thing I do like about it, and I will say I'll praise it to the moon and back for this one thing. I did not see how he became Batman. I didn't see them killing off his mom or dad again.
Exactly. And I hope they don't go back to that.
Right? I mean, you can allude to that and you can touch on it.
It's
Maybe
just-
have him, at their grave on an anniversary.
The only person that's been killed more than Batman's parents is Uncle Ben.
Right.
All right.
The only one who's never came back, the only person who ever stays dead in any comic books is Batman's parents and Uncle Ben.
Not the Rice guy.
I don't know. It had, I mean, the cinematic adaptation has not kept true to that because every time they reboot the son of a bitch, they're alive again,
Well,
and they have to show them die.
and you got to kill them off. Yeah. See, that's my number one gripe with it. Like, there's so many more good and well-written comic book stories out there besides superheroes that I want to see made into movies, and I hope they don't burn everybody out with goddamn Batman, Superman stuff, retelling the stories, killing off Uncle Ben again. We don't need that again.
Have you seen? It's not a movie, but The Boys. The Boys is really fucking good.
That's messed up, yeah. And that's Garth Ennis, too. He's one of my favorite writers in comic books.
I'm saying, if there is some geezer out there with a big white beard, he's a world heavyweight cunt.
I'm sorry, did you just call God a C word?
Yeah, he's got a hard-on for mass murder and giving kids cancer. And his big old answer to the existential clusterfuck that is humanity is to nail his own bleeding son to a plate. That is a cunt move. Come on, even you got to agree with me there.
Please.
We should lob a fucking nuke at him,
Sir.
get it over and done with. You know what I'm saying?
We're sorry, sir. We apologize. My man.
All right, good talk. Think about it. I'm here all day, all right?
He's messed up. He wrote The Preacher, too, and that stuff's messed up.
But here's a little tidbit that I was thinking about the other day. And, yeah, it sucks that we have COVID right now, and movie and studios they're not delivering movies to movie theaters. But this could actually help this new Batman, because we've seen so many Batmen in the last 10 years that we're kind of like burned out on Batman. So I think maybe this delay in the release is going to help, this movie.
I think I just figured out why I don't like that movie. Because of that statement that you just said. Because it's not Batman, it's Batboy.
Yeah, but it had to start. But the thing is, I think what they're doing, they're trying to get back to the origin without
going back to the origin.
But the thing is, he's a young guy, though. I mean, like, I like to see a younger Batman and see how he had to fight adversity when he was younger instead of the mature Batman who's in his 30s.
Well, and he's got a young Alfred, too. It's Andy Serkis who's playing his Alfred.
Ooh.
And that guy's, I love him in everything. He played Gollum. Yeah. He was Claw in MCU.
Yes.
Yeah. He was great in that. That dude's just batshit crazy.
He was in Star Wars. He was
Who was he in
I
Star
totally
Wars?
spelled circus wrong, but I had to Google him.
Andy Serkis was what's his face? The ugly motherfucker.
They were all ugly, man. What are you talking?
No, the new Sith guy.
Snoke in Force Awakens is only seen kind of as a hologram.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of, I think we have a still here of...
what's his name?
Oh, he was, I know who you're talking. Great big head.
Yeah, he looked like a testicle.
With teeth. Yeah.
There he is. Only seen, moisturize.
Yes.
That's all I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, he looked like a testicle with teeth. That's the guy.
But he's in a ton of movies,
Snoke.
man.
Emperor Snoke.
The character of Snoke was, when I started working on it with JJ, was a really elusive, difficult, challenging part to get my head around. There wasn't really like a finished version of what he was going to be like.
He has that voice.
Yeah.
He's
a good actor.
Voiceover.
And, the dude pretty much revolutionized him, and I feel like Mark Ruffalo really revolutionized that voice capture technology.
Yes.
Andy with Lord of the Rings, Mark with, definitely the whole Hulk thing in the MCU. There's an art to that, man.
There is. Yeah.
I'd like to learn how to do some of that stuff.
You'd be good at it, man. I have another friend whose mom is in at least.
Oh. I think no, he's back. Okay. We lost you there for a minute, man. You locked up on us.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Sorry about that.
I have another friend I grew up with. His little brother is out in Hollywood acting, and he's been on a slew of stuff. He's done the NCISs. He's been on quite a few things. He did a video game a couple years ago, and that was pretty cool. He put a bunch of pictures and video and stuff up of that.
Sweet.
Yeah. Every once in a while, he'll throw videos of him working out, like by the pool or something, keeping in shape, and it's like, man.
He's making that big money doing big time voiceovers.
No, he's acting.
Okay.
He's physically acting. Yeah, he's starring in, trying to get those acting roles, man. He's been out there for a while.
Man, that's a tough business to get into, kind of like the music business.
We have Goody tried doing that for a while. We have some other friends that we work with and we know around town, and they've tried doing that. That's a hard gig.
I didn't know that Goody would try to do
Yeah,
acting.
he tried to do that. Our friend Danielle tried to do that. Our
Yeah,
friend
I knew that.
Nichols went to school
what I
for
missed-
all of that. Talking about how some of the people out and around, just how many people that we work with who've tried acting, and basically just how many people we work with who are talented.
So what about Emmett? What'd you say Emmett did?
He's apparently in a
Emmett,
video
he was-
game.
Yeah, he did a voiceover in a video game recently. I need
Really?
I need to try to find it.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That dude he's gifted with the pipes, man. It's funny.
Absolutely.
I really liked Emmett. He was a wild card. He was different. He was good.
So it's funny, when I first started out in radio, like I picked somebody in St. Louis in the market that I liked, and I tried to emulate everything they did on air, on production, everything. And then later, that person kind of slowly phased out of the St. Louis market, but I still followed him around. And then I got my current job, and come to find out, the dude I had been emulating my stuff after the entire time, rolled my whole method of stuff after, was this guy we're talking about, Emmett. And I totally took his position. So that's awesome to me.
Why do you think you got the call? I was like, well, this guy sounds like the guy we're replacing.
Like that's exactly, like, I felt like he and I were in the same range. Like everything I modeled was all after him.
So
I'm looking
Scotty-
at his page now, trying to see if I can find anything about him.
Yeah, see if you can find it, because whenever I go to Facebook, Scott, because of the computer I'm on, it thinks that I'm you. So I'm not. That's not.
Well, you can log me out. I mean, feel free.
Yeah, but then I got to remember what my password is to log into Facebook. Fuck that.
Well, that's why that thing's remembering mine.
I
You know
tell you
what?
right now
That
what it is,
reminds
Dave.
me. That actually may come in handy for Patreon when you go to do the blog.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now what yours is, Dave. It is a Redbird 69420.
I like it. That was a pretty solid guess, actually, Derek. That was pretty close. Pretty close. I'm a very lazy man. That's all I say. That's all I'll say when it comes to my password. I have a pretty long password, but it's lazy. That's all I'm going to say. Okay.
I like to do the pin.
The pin.
I got
yeah.
pins for everything instead of passwords. If I can, man, I go with the pin. Although
Yeah,
now
it's
on my
easy.
phone, like to clock in and out, I can totally do. I can totally do the fingerprint too. So, fellas, it's about 11:30 at night. I think the guys are getting ready to wrap up. We should probably wrap up too.
All right, man. Well, this has been fun.
Yeah.
This has been the first COVID COVID call.
Cast. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, make sure you guys all say a prayer or two for me over the weekend. I'll keep you guys posted on my results.
Yeah, man, absolutely. So,
How long did they say that's going to take to get your results?
Well, because I got tested on Friday, they told me, probably that I'll hear back on Monday. Normally, it's like 24 to 48 hours, but because of the weekend, they told me it'd be Monday. So,
okay.
And assuming I test negative, next time I see you guys, I'll give all you guys a big sloppy kiss, just like
better.
usual.
All right, kisses.
Open mouth, baby.
Absolutely. Yeah. As always, I can't wait. Can't wait to see you guys again in person.
Right on, man.
Same here, Dave.
Yeah. All right, guys. Be safe, all.
You too.
All right.
Later.
All right.
Bye.
Peace out. Oh, kisses and everything.
Yeah.
This is the one and only Old 77.